Yeah, I hear him now. Getting in the middle of the party right now. We can start with this.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Probably cold is like filling me. Well, I was better yesterday, but now it's coming back to me again.
I was talking to you. I was just worried. I was like,
I'm so sorry. I sound asleep like good.
that's alright. I text. I knocked on the.
She just messaged me out. I was like, text me. I was like, oh god, it's not time to play. It's like shit.
Yeah.
That was awful.
Yeah, knocked at the door, rang the doorbell, I'm like, no one's answering. I'm like, okay. So I sent her a message.
But when she said not good answer, this is my face right now. Okay. Like, okay. I was like, I'm not going to say no. I was like, I know I'm not going to get up till later. Like, I literally put back on the bed at 10:30 last night. I had Brody, like, he was not good at bed. Brody's in his face, he freaks out now when I put him to bed. He does not let me put him down. He just taking his feet in. He smacked back up. He's like, chill. Why are you acting like this?
There's awesome. Is he in the same room with him?
No, they're in completely different rooms.
That's good.
So separate rooms are better, you think? Because I was like, maybe one day we want to come together, or like,
Right now, I think it's probably better. Especially if you're having a hard time sleeping. I know.
I think it's just because they're both sick, so like when you're at like being record sick, they're definitely feeling better than we are, but
yeah.
He's on a whole other level.
Yeah.
I've never seen him like this. Like he literally smacked back and across his face.
I was saying, right, Christmas time is horrible. I felt like I was a walking zombie. But
that's how I feel right now, so I bother when I'm surrounded right now.
Alright, I get it.
I'm not supposed to even like take anything because of my heart condition. Just like good to do things that I really have to. The kid said I'll start bringing free down first. That was right on the show. And Brody will not something that goes off. So,
that's his new thing too?
Constantly. He's going to be naked when I get up.
Oh.
Can I grab your bottle for you?
You're like this. You're like this.
Grab your bottle, okay?
So is he, well, he's not pooped that good.
Yeah, he had a big poop before bed. I caught him with some pot, thank God.
Yeah, at least he didn't,
Yeah. No, he did it on Friday too for me.
What?
The poop. And it just goes all in. He does his little metal poops here, they go everywhere. Come on, puppy. Come on. Yeah, he doesn't want this to play if I change him now. He's like doing all these things that I'm not used to. But what is this? What is this?
It's like he's getting ritualistic.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm trying to think.
I mean, he's still happy, but it's just like he's on a
On a new kid.
Yeah. I was like working like on Friday and Saturday I like broadcasted for a wrestling company on my own privately. With like 1,000 people watching. So like I didn't see them until like basically Sunday.
Yeah.
They were completely different. Like they're not used to that. They were like coming up to me crying and all. So I was like, oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Like what did I do? They come up to me and he put his face in a pillow and he was like, I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm like,
yeah.
Like, I'm trying to make a career doing stuff, but like taking care of them at the same time is like impossible. It's like impossible.
Oh, I hear you. Trust me, you're preaching to the choir because I'm a single parent. I've been doing it since they were babies.
So you can let you know that.
I finished my bachelor's degree with them. I finished my
so you more than freaking understand.
Oh, I totally get you. And
he wants this thing over here.
What?
The humidifier thing.
Yeah.
He wants to pull it down. He got up yesterday when I was on the computer. It's been like a completely shit weekend. We had one of my close friends, like a friend of a friend, like I wasn't like close to him, but he overdosed this past weekend, so like that was even worse to go through for my buddy. But
wait, did he pass away or?
One of the sweetest guys too. Like he's always had stuff where he's had complications where his phone numbers changed constantly and stuff.
Yeah.
And he came by last night, and both the kids haven't seen my one friend that was friends with him. And this guy's not like that. He doesn't do any of that stuff. He's like going to be a police officer and all that stuff. But they were both kind of like weirded out because they haven't seen him in over a year.
Yeah.
And I think that upset them too because they're not used to like stuff like that. Because people don't always come by here like that. Just most of the time, like, you gotta come. Hey, what's going on with you lately?
So is he taking his clothes off during the day too?
Every day. I usually put him in onesies now, and I get upset with Rebecca when she puts him in these kind of things because he doesn't listen to me.
I was going to say, I've been putting him in onesies to kind of avoid this.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. And we only have like 3 pairs left to fit him. He's now he's in the 3T.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so me and you are on the same page here. I gotta try to do that with him. He's only done the poop thing twice down here and once upstairs in the bedroom, so.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta nip that in the bud because that can be a really nasty behavior.
Yeah, it's pretty awful to deal with.
Oh yeah, and it get worse. I cut them, when I was my coupons, like, you make it bigger and they're doing it.
Yeah, well, my grandma told me that I can't believe you have to go see this up. Maybe he does not. He does not. This is all new to me. He's never done this before. Hey, he wants this. Hey, what's wrong? Come on. I gotta get your brother.
Every time I put that away, like.
I agree. Come on, Lucky. Come on, I gotta get your brother.
Yeah, it's like a monkey. Oh, because of that.
Yeah, this is all new to me. Like, he literally just started this yesterday. Because I wasn't here Friday or Saturday. I was on my computer nonstop. Hey.
Hey, bud.
He's never like this. So I don't know what this is bad.
We're going through something.
This is like all this that you just Hey, it's okay.
Come on, let's go do
What you doing? Why are you being all crazy? Why are you being all crazy?
Come on, let's go do milk.
Jesus, boy. Come on.
Yeah, I would shut that up. I think it's the noise. Like.
Yeah, and he literally, when I was on the computer last night while my friend was here, and Rebecca, they climbed up here and went and messed with it. They were really conversating and were paying attention, and he was up here.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, it's gonna have to.
If he's acting like this because of it.
Yeah, he really wants it. I don't know what his upset.
Yeah.
He never cared about it before. Now all of a sudden, it's like, I need this.
Come on.
Yeah, I can put it out here somewhere so we can stay.
That's fine. Come on. Come on. I'll pick you up. Well, let's go. But you're not going up on the table. Come on. Nope, we're not going anywhere near that table. You want to relax and drink your milk? You can come over here. Right? Come on. Here, finish your milk. Ready? Squeeze, Brody. Squeeze the Brody. Squeeze Brody. Squeeze Brody. Squeeze him. Squeeze him. Squeeze him. Squeeze him.
This one's not as big, but he's still up there. And they're barely coughing now. It's like they're kind of doing it.
Yeah, he seems okay. Like he's not warm. He's not really.
No,
he's not sick. Like sickly looking. He might have a cold and he's getting over it, you know.
I wish I could get over it. So usually so good with cold. I cannot believe how long this thing is. It's been every 10 days now for me.
They all are like that. When mine started, it was Thanksgiving.
But my head is like
pounding.
It hurts. It's like full of fluid. Like my ears pop.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sorry I'm out of it today.
You're fine. Mine was Thanksgiving time frame. Because I didn't go Black Friday shopping or anything. I was home sick, and then it did not finish for me, which I know it sounds terrible for you, but until after New Year's. It was like a week after New Year's, and mine ended up turning into bronchitis and pneumonia.
That's what I'm worrying about is like pneumonia. And I really for me with the heart condition, I really got to make sure I take care of that. Because I had heart failure when I was like in my early 20s because I had an upper respiratory infection for like 2 months. Didn't have any medical coverage or anything. You know, my family's all freaking crazy. I told them, like, oh, no, fine. And next thing you know, I had heart failure and I was getting a pink film thing, and I went to the hospital, drove myself on my own, and they're like, hey, you're having heart failure. I was like, oh, wonderful.
Now, you didn't have the boys at that time, right?
Yeah, that was a decade ago.
Oh.
But now I don't have like a decent health coverage. Like, you know, the United States is the worst with that crap.
Do you have state coverage?
I applied for all that. They constantly like keep taking forever to get that. Like, she just applied for me like it's been over 45 days. It should have been here by now.
Did you call there's a number you can call.
I'm going to have to call them today.
The number you call.
If you can, before you go, can you message me that number so I can like message them?
Yeah.
If you have it, please.
Yep. Yeah.
Because I'm actually starting to get a little concerned. The last time I felt some stuff in my chest and I was like, all right, I got to figure this out.
Yep.
Yeah, this stupid device in my chest is like the best thing ever to me, but it's also the worst thing ever.
Wait, you have like a...
Yeah, like a giant leg thing in here. It's been here forever. It's been 10 years now.
Wow. So is it not a pacemaker, is it?
It's better than a pacemaker. It's a defibrillator. Like if my old one, this is a new one I got like 3 or 4 years ago, if it acts up, it shocks me to make my heart back in place. And the old one used to malfunction. It went off almost 20 times within the 5 years I had it. It was awful. They're like, no, we can't find anything wrong with what's going on. And I'm like, okay. And they were all like nervous. They didn't tell me. And I was like, look, stop batting, like, stop messing around with me. I was like, I'm not going to sue you guys. You guys do charity here. You think I'm going to be one of those people that, well, we don't know. I was like, look, just tell me that it's malfunctioning. And I was like, thank you. That's it. It's off the record. I don't care. Just please fix me. I was like, I can't deal with this anymore. I was like, I literally wake up with it shocking me, and I thought something was wrong with me. They're like, no, it's not. It's our device. I was like, thank you. That's all I want to hear. Please fix me. Yeah. So I was in there for like another week after that, and they took care of it and replaced it. But it literally went off like 3 times in one night within like 20 seconds. It was the most painful thing I've ever endured in my life. It feels like a horse is kicking you in the chest. Like, that's the best way to explain it.
Now, is it hereditary? What's going on with your heart?
I honestly don't know. Like, my dad had juvenile diabetes, obviously it's juvenile since he was like 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
My grandfather had a heart attack, passed away when he was like 60-something, or actually, no, he was only at 70-something. I think it's just something I developed over time. My mom did a lot of drugs when she was pregnant with me, so that could be it.
Gotcha.
But,
Definitely possible.
yeah. But she also was one of those people that took care of animals. When I was like a kid, she filled up the house with a lot of animals. We had 150 animals, like one of those quarter stories. Yeah. That's what I mean. It's like a whole thing. It's like, oh yeah, how was your life? There was 150 rabbits, guinea pigs, and gerbils in our house when I was a kid growing up. So that probably didn't help. And they were like, oh, well, did you have any animals? And I was like, yeah, kind of. It's like a couple. So I think that's what did it to me.
Basically, you lived at a popcorn zoo.
Yeah, so I basically lived in a zoo in my home, and it's something I don't ever want to, the doctors asked me, I'm like, I don't know what to say, guys. Like, here, this is what happened. And me being that video guy, I documented all that stuff. That's why my YouTube channel is good, because I have all that on video. And they're like, how old are you here? I was like, I was like 14. Like, you have how many animals in your house? So, yeah. And I'm loopy as shit right now because this goddamn game. I hate taking photos, man.
Oh, I know. I do not. Have you ever taken, what is that, there's Mucinex? That one was really good. That, and it didn't make you loopy, like Mucinex.
Like, bro, I can't, the problem is, even the Dayquil, I feel stuff in my chest, and I can't eat anything. I took one of those Dayquil things, I went to bed at 2 last night, I couldn't fall asleep, and I took one then, because I didn't want to take the NyQuil, because I had to be up for that. Because if I take NyQuil, I won't be able to, leave at least.
Yeah.
I did it one time, and I felt so bad, it was 11 something, I was like, oh my god, I jumped up, I was like, they were fine, and they were just like, hey, what's up? I was like, alright guys, I'm so sorry, it's 11:30, I put you guys on the bed at 9:30, and I'm just getting you out. Oh, I'm so upset with myself doing that. But yeah, we cannot shake this cold.
Yeah.
But I'm just happy they're getting over it.
Yeah.
And this car after work from good, thank you. I messed with them with them the other day. They're
awesome.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're very fun for me.
Cool.
He's not really understanding. He's more he just takes me with his mouth, but he kind of did. He was like, oh.
And it wouldn't work right.
Not right away, but he did focus for a good 10 minutes or so.
Yeah. But he can't chew through them, which is good. He's really responding to the squeezes right now. I was really giving him some squeezes on him. And his legs and his arms. When I was holding him, I was bear hugging him. So try that. As soon as you get him up in the morning, try squeezing him.
I usually squeeze his body, but I don't squeeze his feet or
yeah.
Everyone, he goes like this, and I pick one, and he grabs one, and he really hard, and I grab one, and then...
Yeah, I would do that, but exaggerate it, really give him a good squeeze.
Let him know,
Yeah, and then do it again and keep because it might help
stimulate his mind a little bit about...
Yeah, but almost like a reset to his body, resetting his body, okay. Like that sensory reset. So try that and see if that kind of calms him.
That's honestly, that what you just saw is it literally was just a day or two ago that he just started. I was like, what is this? And you saw that thing over there.
Yeah, well, we turned it on, and you know what's funny? The fan's on, which is the same kind of noise that was coming from that thing. So I'm wondering if it's an auditory sensory thing, he's listening.
Freaked me out though. He literally went like that. He went, and I was down there with him, and I put him down, and he turned around and he went, damn, right up the back. I don't think he meant it. He kind of looked like, oh, and I was like, he hit him across his face, and that one was just like,
He's like,
yeah, he kind of smiled, and then he was crying. I was like,
He was processing. He was like, wait, did he just hit me? What is his problem? Do you have onesies for him?
Yeah, we only have 4 of them now. We got to get more because the 2 feet ones do not fit him anymore.
Okay. Now, do you have? Will he undress himself if he has a zip up jammy, like the one-piece zip up jammies?
No, he doesn't figure that out yet. It's just when he has pants.
Like
I'm
this?
sure he always takes his pants off. He eventually figured out the shirt. That's the first time he's had that material on him. That's like a weird material.
Mm-hmm.
So he took that off more than I've ever seen. So that was a gift from like my sister. We won't give him that thing anytime soon. But yesterday, 4 or 5 times at least, like he would not. So every time I put it on, like 5 minutes later.
This material?
Yeah,
this outfit?
he does not like that thing. I guess. I've never seen a big photo of that many times.
Yeah. And you said it was the first time he's ever worn it?
Yeah, it was the first time. It was still out in the playroom out there. That's how I know because it was still in one of his kids. We forgot to have all that clothes out there. Had like 4 or 5 hours out there. And we started giving it to him.
Nice.
Yeah, I gotta get it though. I felt the material. It's kind of like warm under.
It's a material, but it's got like a lining of.
Yeah, I get though. Alright, I get why you're taking off like this, and I'm going to do this in every outfit, but it's definitely. And this one, he went to eat cheeses yesterday as a snack. I know that he has a hard time with them because they're square. He literally ate, he's like, and he threw up, slipped in his own throat, and fell on the back of his head. Like while me and my friend and my girlfriend were talking about it. Oh, are you okay? But he didn't freak out at the point. He went over, put a bomb on his own, he picked up another one and started eating right when I was like, it's like, okay, it's fine, but I was like, you're covering mom with
Die hard.
Yeah, I was really surprised that he did that. I thought he was going to be screaming.
Asshole.
For a hit now or there.
I'm wrapping them.
Well, mommy took the last banana, so you got something else for you guys.
If you need a banana, I have one in the car.
No, it's okay. They have apple. We have strawberries, so I'll give them the apple.
There.
I think I give them too much sometimes, and they just end up throwing it all over stuff.
Yeah.
It's like we got limiting them to just one object, one fruit or whatever.
Book. Yeah, and I do apologize for this morning. That's why I texted.
No, it's okay. I know when she messaged me, I was just like, yeah, it's fine. But I was like, I know I'm prepared, but I was like, we'll figure it out. I was like, as soon as I knocks on that door, I was like, I will wake up. When I really did not get them down, I went back upstairs with Beckham because like my equipment his father's in his room, so I had to go up there at like 10:30. And he was awake and he was happy.
Yeah.
At 10:30, you're still awake. Cool.
But, well, next week I was going to tell you I can do, I could do the same time, the 9, or if I don't do the 9 with you, I'll go to another place and then come here and go to the 11. That was better.
That would work better.
Yeah, well, that's what we'll do. Bell. Ding, ding. Ding. Bell. Yeah. B. B. Boat. 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 You have the biggest boogie on the side of your cheek, dude.
Where's he going now?
See it?
Yeah, he had one like under his eye. He wouldn't let me get it.
Wow.
I wasn't here to take care of that Friday and Saturday and Tuesday meeting. And the dad said, I tried, I couldn't get it off. It was so crusted on there. I like literally. Sunday I was like trying, I would not come off. I was like, oh my god, I was like, this thing is on there.
Yeah.
But it did. I was so moist it couldn't actually
Beep, beep. Kate, did you tell the doctor, the pediatrician, about your heart condition?
Yeah, they know about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they need to know. Just like
I told them, but
these guys.
It's not like hereditary. I know. I'm always like that with their heart. I said, how's their heart doing? It's always good. It's definitely something I developed from my mom.
Yeah.
With it. I think it's from the animal stuff. You can't have that in the animals in your house for 5 to 10 years with your kids living there and expecting that your kids to be healthy. It literally was like a barn in her house.
Yeah.
Mom's heart was in the right place, but her mind was not.
Yeah. Now is your mom still there?
She hasn't met them yet. She's still upstate in PA somewhere. I don't know what she's doing or what. She's just getting by with the money. I walked in, I was like, we have a whole attic. I was like, you can even come live with us and spend time with me.
Is she clean or is she?
Yeah, she's clean now, apparently. I mean, I wouldn't know because I haven't seen her in like 4 years. We've talked on the phone, but she's like, I'll eventually meet them. And then after a year and a half went by, when Beckham was born 6 months in, I was like, her birthday came up, I was like, I'm not even calling her. I was like, I'm not going to sit here and nag her. I was like, there's no excuse, because when I was a kid, she left me and my grandmother's constantly, so I was like, I'm doing this shit by myself. I was like, you need to be here helping me out with these guys little kids. She's like, nobody's here with me, my father's deceased. I was like, it's just me taking care of these kids. I had so many people taking care of me when I was a kid. It was just like, me and my sister, we were 2 years apart, or less than 2. And we're doing this whole 1 year apart.
Does she,
Hey, what's wrong? What is going on? What do you want?
Does your sister have kids?
No, she does not. She's always sent us. She comes here to visit. She lives down in North Carolina. She's here almost twice a year. She's obsessed with them.
Aw.
Yeah, she loves them. What did I don't even know what I did, buddy.
How old is she?
I'm 36, and she's 34 now. She was born December 1st, so I was January 6th.
Okay.
So yeah, we're like a little under.
36 too.
Is that how old you're, 36?
Yeah, well, I'll be 37 in July. Wow.
Getting old sucks.
Huh?
Getting old sucks.
I know.
Buddy, I don't know what I did to you.
Girl. I have a, I don't know what you want to call it. It's a weird story. My dad was a pastor. Like, he's into religion. I'm not. And
Good, that's good.
And he had this girl that used to stay with him. She used to come down. Her ex-husband or her baby father has custody of the son. She's much older now. The kid's 14, but she drives down here to see him. She used to stay with my dad, and she's been around for years. And you know, she was a young mom, all that whole nonsense, all that stuff. So she stayed with my dad for years. Now she stays with me. She's like family, extended family. We've been doing it for so long. So my dad moved to Florida, so she stayed with me at my house, and she's at my house right now for this weekend. And she says to me, "How old are you?" And I'm like, "You've been coming around for years. You know how old I am?" The best part is, she goes, because my boyfriend is much older, he's in his 40s, and she sees him, and she goes, "I thought you were," and I joked with her, I said, "I'm 42, and she goes, "Oh, okay." She goes, "You look pretty good for 42. I said, "Jessica," I was like, "Really?" I said, "I'm only 36. You're 34. And she's like, "Oh." But she stops, she goes, "When your kids are older," and she goes, and I know you weren't a teen mom. She's like, "I just have it in my head that you're like so much older and more mature than me." And I was like, "Well, you got the more mature than you, right? But no, yeah." She was a lot younger. Like she's 34. She was 20 when she had her son, and she was just like wild. And
yeah, she was gonna do it. She's like wasn't ready to have a child, but she still had the child.
yeah, exactly. Not that he was ready either, because he was like an addict. Like it was just a hot mess, you know. Like you should know.
Yeah, so me and you were like, we can relate to the dysfunctional family.
Oh yeah, totally.
I lived it my whole life.
Yep.
Still, that's what I mean. Like I'm still living. My sister won't even talk to my mom. Like I'll talk to her, but like.
Yeah.
I just stopped reaching out with the kids now. I'm like, I can't do it anymore.
Oh, I hear you.
My last message to her was like, you know where I live, this is the address, you come by every the fuck. The door you come in, you meet your goddamn grandkids. I was like, oh, I will meet them. I was like, okay, yeah, well, he's going on 3, he's going 2 to the shore, eventually he will.
Yeah, somewhere along the line.
Yeah, I was like, she's like, well, it's a money situation. She's like, Mom, I will pay for you to come here. A bus trip, taxi, whatever. I mean, not taxi, but I was like, a bus trip, train. You live in upstate PA. You don't live in California on the West Coast. So I was like, you're acting like you live like just 4 hours away from here.
You know what? It's crazy because my ex-husband's mom is the same way. She lives 2.5 hours in Newburgh, New York.
I don't get it because if I had grandkids, I would see my grandkids all the time. I'd be obsessed with it. Like I have to meet them. You know?
Oh, she calls me all the time. Oh, I miss my baby. I'm never going to come see your baby. They're right here. They haven't gone nowhere. You're welcome in my house, even though you're his mom. You're welcome anytime.
That's exactly what I said to my mom. I was like, this would be the I told her this is the last message. I'm not going to sit here and nag you. Because every time we talk, she's just like, oh, this and that, and how are you doing? I was like, well, you can come find out. You know, come hang out.
Yeah. Plain. Now, is it just you and your sister, or do you have any siblings?
No, it's just me and my sister.
That's a good thing. Jelly.
Yeah, the shitty part was when my dad passed away, my parents split up like 2002 or 3. He had already kind of had cancer when he passed away in 2007. So it was me taking care of him. My sister was going through a whole thing too. Like, because my parents were like doing really well. She like works with a state program taking care of kids that had problems with that.
Well, if she ever wants to come back up here, I'll tell you what state program to get involved in with that.
She never. She loves them. She lives in Raleigh, North Carolina. She loves it there.
I went to college in North Carolina. I should have stayed.
Yeah, she's like, I will never come back to New Jersey permanently.
Yep.
I don't blame her. She's trying to convince us to move there. I was like, maybe one day. I was like, I don't know. I was like, right now, because it's just her and a couple people from my mom's side of the family. Which they like really want us to now that we have kids. They like can't want them around them and stuff. So. Rabbit.
Well, you got Rebecca's family up here, right?
It's just her. She's such a. That's the thing. I have such a large family. She only has her mom. Her grandma and grandpa passed away, so it's just literally her mom. And she has an uncle and aunt in New York, and that's it.
Oh wow!
Yeah, their family is so big. The smallest family. So like, I think she likes that when we have a little family birthday party for the kids. It's like I had like 30 relatives show up. It was
wow.
She's not used to that. So.
That's how my family, but it was all dysfunctional.
Well, ours is still dysfunctional. Like,
we had a large family, but it was just dysfunctional.
My family all came over here from like when the Holocaust was going over. Like, my she still had to get through all that. It was a whole thing. She's the only reason we're all here is because of her, because she figured out a way to do it. She actually, this is my great grandmother, and my grandmother actually What's wrong? Did I not put anything there?
Shoes.
Alright, buddy, I'm sorry. There's no bananas fruits by the time I'm really coming to the groceries.
Yeah, my family was the same way. Like, we had a ton of, everybody's an addict. Like, my uncle was an alcoholic and all that good stuff. And
that's what my mom's father was, so I'm kind of understanding with her because the stories I've heard from her sisters and stuff, literally had knives over her head, watched her sisters shit beat out of them. I'm like, I get all that, but I'm like, you know, that has nothing to do with your grandkids today. I was like, don't need them to hang out. Like,
yeah, my mom's the same. She went through a lot of abuse and stuff when she was a kid too. And because of it, she really messed up. She has a really hard time having a relationship with people. I can't even say, like, it used to be like, well, maybe it's just women. No, maybe it's men. Now it's just people in general. Like, she's one of those, like, she can't ever be happy or proud. Like, I have done so much in my life and accomplished so much, you know.
And then she's never just, lets you know that I'm proud of you.
Like, she was at my house last week, because my son was sick. And I blow dried my hair in the bathroom at night, and I came out of the bathroom, and I'm like, God, my hair's getting so long. And she goes, it's all dry looking. And I'm like, and you tell me something, it wasn't, it was like gorgeous. It was so nice.
Still gotta be negative in the long run.
Yeah. Her favorite, like, line for me as a kid, yarn, was, you'd be pretty if, and then it would come with something connected to it, like, if you just lost like 15 pounds, if you just toned your legs up more, and I was like, yeah, so I'm just, now at this point, I'm like, whatever, it does, like, just right off my back, I don't care. Tree.
No, my mom was good when I was a little kid, but then once I was coming up to 18 and my sister was 16, she said, Pep, but I'm not going to do this anymore. She just completely went the whole other level with the animals and being with my dad, and then she just got into drugs again. She was apparently just hardcore into drugs and learned that from my parents arguing and screaming at each other.
Wow. Yeah, my parents divorced when I was 7. So I don't know.
So, in a way, it's probably better because you have to deal with all that shit. Because honestly, it sucked. Like, listen, it was like, I dropped out of high school so bad to the point where, like, they were fighting till 12 to 3:30, 4 in the morning. And then I go to school with my bag in my eyes. And then I wouldn't go to school anymore. They're like, why aren't you coming? I was like,
Zipper.
People would come to my house. I was like,
Oh.
I forget it was my English teacher. She would come check on me sometimes. She
Oh.
fought it one time where they were screaming at each other, and she just was like, her jaw dropped.
Crap. Yeah. See, I didn't have any of that. Like, my mom, her dad was out. Because my mom has, issues from her childhood, like abuse issues, that she can't relate, like, she's a hard time being with a man. So, she kicked my dad out, and, like, he became the enemy. So, this whole time I'm growing up.
Yeah, your mom will tell you that, like, he's the word.
Oh, he was the devil incarnate, and if I was happy to see my dad, I got, like, the wrath.
That was the worst part, too. It's like they would be spiteful towards each other, and if you were, like, oh, yeah, I don't want you to talk to them. And I remember, like, talking to somebody about it, and I used to think as a kid that was wrong for me to want to talk to the other one when they hate each other. But like your parents are really, really telling you the wrong things here now. I was like,
I
was like, good, I kind of thought that. I was like, I love my parents no matter their differences.
Yep. Oh.
Well, when you're young, you don't do that stuff. I was only like 16 years old. I didn't do all that crap.
Yeah, well, I was younger when
so that was probably really pushing hard on you.
I hated my dad.
And you didn't even know why.
Yep. Well, I knew when I went to my first year down in North Carolina, worm, and I needed money to go back. So I called my dad up, and my mom, who is also very, like, sneaky, had my dad, like, told me, tell your dad to write me the check, and I will send it to the school. So I called him and asked him, and he did. And they did it for 2 semesters. And I did it, and she put the money in her bank account. She sent it to the school, she did. But she did it so that she would have the tax write-off to say that she paid my college, which wasn't even her money. So because of that, the following year, I needed $1,400 to go back to college. 14, that's it.
Yeah, and that shouldn't be much for parents, especially if you know that your kid needs it.
Yeah, so I called my dad up and I asked him, and he says, we don't have it. I can't. And the reason he did it is because he didn't believe me. And years later, and because of that, I hated him for that. And I didn't go back to college. I didn't go back to my 4-year college because I didn't have $1,400. My mom wouldn't pay either. X-ray. I had straight A's. So I didn't end up going back. And I ended up going to community college. And then I didn't end up graduating college until 2012, when I already was, after I had been married, divorced, and 2 children. So I have a little bit of animosity about that. And my dad says to me, can I ask you a question? And I said, yeah. Now, mind you, I already have 2 children at this point. And no one was an infant. He said, what did you do with that money that we gave you for college? I said, we used it for college. I said, Mommy put it in her bank account and she paid for college so she could have a tax write-off. I said, but I paid for it to go to college. My dad started bawling. And he said, I did not give you the money. And I would have, but we didn't give it to her because we thought she was lying and she was taking the money. But no.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's awful.
Yeah, so I'm with you. Like,
that little momentary, I know, it's like a butterfly effect. That simple little thing changes everything.
Yeah, and that it really did. What?
That's how I was in school.
You bite your tongue or something? What's wrong, Bubby? You gonna throw up on me?
He's been like this since yesterday. I don't know where he's getting from, like, laying on. He did it with me. He did it for other person do it. He just come emotionally rub his head down and just lay there. I don't know what is going on.
When did he get his last shots?
God, it's been like 5 months.
Okay.
We're going up in February to the appointment. back home. Yeah, like, I really worried me. I said, like, I never saw him like that. He put his face in a pillow, like, this thing. I was like, are you breathing? Like, what are you doing?
I would, just throwing it up. He feels like he might be warm. He might be warm. He's not. Brody's not. But Tucker might be.
He wasn't warm yesterday, but now he's warm.
He was
Back on.
If you got ear infection while in boogies?
It's a possibility. That's the neighborhood. This past couple weeks has been hell for them.
Yeah, not bad. I've been in that boat with the two of them.
We're not prepared for it all, and I know everything just goes away on its end. It looks like it's like kind of going away, but it stays forever. Oh, yeah, he mattered. That's so sick. His whole thing does not feel good. He laid on my chest just like a hip, and I thought people were there and he would knock it down. And I would put him down and he'd come back right away. I was like, oh, come here, baby boy, come here.
Look at that.
Come here. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, you don't want me now? Oh, you want me? Come here, it's okay. Hey, come here.
He's like, nah.
Oh, baby boy. I need some tissues for that. I need some tissues for that. Oh, got tissues. Why? Oh, you see toys, don't you?
Yeah, it's just so funny the effects that and the things that parents go through. Lying.
It truly does, and like, I'm not saying that the worst child, and I know you can agree, it's like, we didn't have the worst child, but it's like, there's several little things where it affects you, and that's it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's like, it wasn't the worst childhood. I mean, it could have been better, most definitely.
But that's why I get nervous with them, and like, anytime her and I argue or just anything in front of them, like, we can't do that, and we like, realize that, we do it once in a while, and I'm like,
yeah.
I was like, I don't want to be that, because like, my parents like screamed in front of me my entire life.
Yeah.
It's like, I do not want to be their parents, and I catch myself with them yelling, and I try not to.
Yep.
I literally just go like this. I think in my head, I'm like, don't be your parents, and I just shut my mouth, and I'll just yell in my head. I'm like,
yeah. Oh no, I get I definitely, there's a few. I definitely yell sometimes when it happens. Comes out.
Yeah, you got your breaking
Elephants.
When you're around the same people, just like your kids every day, all day. It happens. Oh.
Monkey. Right here. Ready? Monkey. Put this one on.
Careful, Beck. I'm gonna fall in there, buddy.
Trying to put them together? No, quite work. No, don't pull. Here. Look, I'm offering you a whole nother one, dude. See outweigh him yet?
I don't know. I think we're good. Pediatrician, he's up there with him. He's still very heavy.
Yeah, he definitely does.
He used to be like, the last time we got him weighed, he was 5 pounds or 10 pounds later. Now he's like, yeah, he's got the belly on him.
Yeah. Now he's got to be about the same.
Calm down.
We're not taking that. No, sir. Thank you. Can you help me clean up? Let's put it away. Can you help me put them on? Come back. Ready? Clean up. Clean up. Keep them up. Let's see. So he's got a marker in here somewhere. Thank you. And do all that. Okay. Thank you. Beckham he is so funny. He's like, touch one thing and it goes right to the next. Yep. Yeah, so these
It's okay, dude.
Come on, Mr. Brody. I'm going to do one more thing before I write my notes. So next week we'll do 11 o'clock.
Yeah, that works. But I mean, if you do change, I mean, it's fine. I mean, I'll definitely should be better by then. I really do. So.
Yeah. No, I definitely can do 11. This week, I have no cases today. Everybody's closed. Yeah. Well, and I was out here, so I didn't want to come out here, drive all the way home, and then come all the way back. So.
But you weren't out there too long, were you? Were you out there really?
No.
5 minutes or so?
No, about 5-10 minutes. It wasn't a big deal.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Look, I get it.
But yeah, as long as you start your session, as long as you start, like, I'm here. Like, it's fine.
Yeah. No, technically they can't start my timer until I come in. So you get the full. That's what makes it kind of hard, you know.
I was out cold completely. I make broadcast at the show, like I was saying, the main event cut off. So I had to rebroadcast it from my equipment upstairs.
Yeah.
So I was up until like 2:30 in the morning doing this. Because I had to manually do it like how you play a show and just hit record on a live thing. It was like a whole thing last night. And it's in back of the dreams, like literally walking there. Luckily he stays asleep the whole time.
Oh, I would have lost it with that one. Go in there, he wakes up and then he knees up.
So I'm like sitting there waiting, I'm like, alright, where am I? So I go through your stuff. I was like, alright, this is going to be my night. And I was like, can I go to bed now? No, so I'm an hour and a half to go. But I woke up at like 6 today and I took some of this day school crap. I thought it would keep me awake, but I still felt back to sleep.
Now I understand why Rebecca, like when I text her, I was like, hey, I'm here. And she was like, my DJ should be there. I was like, well, I'm here knocking. I rang the doorbell.
Yeah, she's probably over there. I was like, I was here. I was like, we're here. I was like,
Yeah, I think she panicked because, and then now that you told me about it, like your heart condition and stuff, it makes sense. So she was like, the boys could still be in their crib, and she was like, I'm gonna give you the code to the garage door. I was like, no, I'm gonna go bang on the door yet. I don't want the code yet. Like, let's not go there. I don't know for that situation, you know.
Yeah, if you bang, I could be literally like unconscious. I'll wake up eventually, just bang your shit out of the road. I heard, what woke me up was the phone. She called me from here on the Facebook Messenger, I guess with her watch while she was in class. She literally just called.
Okay.
I woke me up right away. I set my alarm. I turned it off at 8 o'clock. So I thought I hit snooze for 20 minutes or 15 minutes, but it didn't go.
Yeah, I'm not writing notes here, you guys.
Well, you're doing geek, like it's
You guys ready for this exciting day of cartoons again? I know, you mean said, I fed you already. Go eat. Leave me alone. What do you want? What do you want? So everyone used to be scared when people would be here. Now you can come down whenever you want.
I think the best type of, not even revenge, but the best type of, it's revenge.
Food, the best
No, it's just, bottom one.
bottom one.
Yeah, because I messed up wrong drink. But the best type of revenge is to live, live well and live successfully.
Exactly. No, I agree.
If you don't see your grandkids, that's no loss.
That's the way I look at it now. I used to be like concerned with it. I just don't, I'm not. Because she used to nag, the arguments they literally had was my dad's parents was like, they saw us till we were 4, they moved to Florida and they never saw us again. So, and that was her argument, and I kind of want to like chew her out for that, but I'm like, she won't remember any of that shit. After doing all the drugs she did, she won't remember shit. So.
Yeah.
She was really hard. After my parents thought she got in the mess, she lost like so much weight. She was like super skinny. She's like, oh, I'm not on drugs. And then I'm like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Your teeth are falling out.
I'm not gonna argue with you, but I was like, I had friends of friends, like they just told me, yeah, I'm doing meth. Your mom is like, oh, wonderful. Thanks for sharing that with me. They're like, well, I'm just like you want to know. And I was like, I'm more concerned with you doing it with her. And I was like, what are you doing? I was going to go do meth with my mom. When you have a beer with her, it's kind of Jesus Christ.
Gotta love it.
Oh yeah, science is wonderful.
Yep.
That's the one reason I think I never got into drugs because watching my parents. Like I drink, but I never got into drugs ever. Like
Yeah. No, I never got.
I messed with Percocets when I had them prescribed to me, but that was it. When I'm taking them, that was it. So other than that, maybe like twice. They're like, oh, you want to do some drugs?
Yeah. No, I didn't do the first step. Like, they gave me all that stuff, and I have an ACER with an I used to be oil and on my legs.
Yeah, I got rid of my whole bottle. You want $200? I think you could be your little.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's crazy. World we live in is crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
And I'll see you Monday 11 this time?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, what you boys want? Want the cartoons? Want the cartoons?